Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Traffic fatalities continue in the Valley. We'll tell you what the city of Las Vegas is doing in response to a student's death. Good Wednesday morning. Thank you so much for tuning in to 7 at 7. I'm Cynthia Puga. Let's get into your top stories. A vigil remembers the life of 23-year-old Jory Adabi. A Las Vegas man struck and killed by a car May 6th while he was on the sidewalk. Police say the car was driven by 38-year-old Daniel Stancliffe, who was under the influence of cannabis. Friends and family of Adabi remembered him Monday as a gentle giant with a kind soul.
My brother in the morning before this happened, and he hugged me and told me to have a good day. I wish I could get just one more moment with my brother.
As of Monday afternoon, a GoFundMe page has raised more than $10,000 to pay for Adabi's funeral costs. Stancliffe was arraigned Monday and his bail was set at $5,000 according to court records. A preliminary court hearing is scheduled for July 7th. Metro Police investigating a hit-and-run crash in the West Valley that left a pedestrian dead. Police say this happened near Vegas Drive and Rainbow Boulevard at around 1:18 in the morning on Tuesday when a male was trying to cross Rainbow and was struck by a Tesla. The pedestrian was pronounced dead at the scene and later identified as 32-year-old Patrick DeLoria. In the wake of 18-year-old Mackenzie Scott's death and 23-year-old Jory Adabi, pedestrian safety has become a big topic in the Las Vegas Valley. Aaron Breen, director of the Road Equity Alliance project, says walking has been an issue in Southern Nevada for decades. A spokesperson for the city of Las Vegas said in an email that it is conducting a traffic study in the area where Scott died outside Arborview High School. A Metro spokesperson says pedestrian safety is a community-wide issue and that everyone needs to be aware of what they're doing and abide by the laws. There's a conference next month on the future of the Colorado River, but primary negotiators from the states that use the river's water are not going to be there. Breaking with tradition, the negotiators will not speak at a public panel at the conference at the University of Colorado Boulder. Organizers did say 2 lower-ranking officials, including one from Nevada, will participate in a panel. One of the negotiators, Southern Nevada Water Authority General Manager John Ensminger, said they're not meeting at the conference does not constitute a lack of transparency. He also said missing the one conference is, quote, not a sign of the apocalypse. Let's get into your weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. Sunny skies and lighter winds are in today's forecast, starting off your morning in the 60s, 70s by 10 a.m. with a high around 81 degrees by this evening and a low of 60 degrees tonight. Those sunny skies continue through Thursday with a high of 87 degrees, climbing up to 90 degrees on Friday to start off EDC weekend. Temperatures dipping back down on Saturday with a high around 86 degrees and some cloud coverage. There's a slight chance of showers after 11 p.m. that night, so make sure you plan accordingly if you do plan on being out around that time. Let's get into your business news, brought to you by GBank, your best banking experience ever. The new food and beverage operator at Allegiant Stadium hits the ground running. Oakview Group replaced Levy Restaurants as the stadium's concessionaire in April. Since then, it has hosted over 100,000 fans and some pretty big events, including WrestleMania and a concert by Post Malone and Jelly Roll. The company says it retained 95% of the food and beverage employees at Allegiant, and it hired an additional 200 people for its Las Vegas venture. Oakview owns or operates more than 300 sports and live entertainment venues around the world, but this is the first time it has run food and beverage operations for an NFL stadium. Not one, but $2 million jackpots hit at Fontainebleau over the weekend. Friday, a guest wagered $500 on a high-limit Dragon Link progressive slot and won just over $1.3 million. And on Saturday, a slots player wagered $50 on a $2 denomination and won the grand progressive jackpot on Frankenstein, worth nearly $2.5 million, according to a casino spokesperson.
Sports brought to you by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app today. I'm Heidi Fang, and the Golden Knights are in a must-win situation at home against the Oilers, down in the series 3-1 to Edmonton. The Knights were shut out 3-0 in their Game 4 loss. Coach Cassidy spoke on the need for defensive stops and generating offense.
They won a battle in front, found a way to get it in, so. But, you know, we got to keep our head down, From there, it was an uphill battle. We weren't able to, obviously, as just said, create enough offense. Power play let us down in the first period. Could have got us back in the game, certainly, but didn't execute well enough.
Game 5's puck drop is tonight at 6:30 p.m. at T-Mobile Arena. Sports betting brought to you by the Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. The Golden Knights are in a must-win situation against the Oilers in Game 5 at T-Mobile Arena. Vegas is the -130 favorite to win on the money line at Caesars Sportsbook, and Edmonton is a +110 underdog, despite leading the series 3-1. The total is 6.5 with the over at -130. The Knights are +185 on the puck line, while the Oilers are -225. Edmonton took a 3-0 win over the Knights in Game 4 on Monday.
Let's get into your health news, brought to you by Centerwell Senior Primary Care. Discover primary care focused on you. In honor of Mental Health Awareness Month, Nevada Means Hope and Play Playground at the Luxor are offering teens a bit of stress relief. Anyone between the ages of 13 and 18 are invited to de-stress, unplug, and just play at a free study break at the playground May 20th from 4 to 6 p.m. The event is designed to highlight the importance of emotional well-being, especially for those who are navigating the challenges that come with adolescence. Teens will need a valid student ID and must be accompanied by an adult 18 or older. Let's get into your lifestyle news. Who doesn't love good food and drinks and, of course, baseball? The Las Vegas Ballpark announces its new menu items for the 2025 season. Take a look at this. You can feast on a chicken Philly cheesesteak, an Impossible hot dog, or a new Esquites cup, which is roasted corn off the cob with mayo, cotija cheese, tajin seasoning, and a lime wedge. Some of their new cocktails include the Guava Girl, which is a frozen margarita, and the Summer Slammer that includes Jim Beam pineapple bourbon, watermelon, mint, and lime. Moving on to entertainment, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's has live entertainment every week in Epworth locations. Go to ArizonaCharlies.com to see who's playing. Hamilton, the American musical, is coming to the Smith Center and is offering a limited number of insanely cheap tickets. Our LVRJ entertainment columnist John Katsilamidis tells us how you can take a shot at getting them.
Who is depicted on the $10 bill? That would be Alexander Hamilton. By coincidence, you can get tickets to Hamilton the musical for $10 at the Smith Center coming up from May 20th through the 25th. That's the first set of dates. All you have to do is go to the Hamilton app, the official Hamilton app, sign up for the lottery, and wait for word if you do or don't receive up to 2 tickets, 1 or 2 tickets. This goes on throughout the show's run, which is June 1st, and it's one of the most popular musicals ever to perform, not only in Vegas, but everywhere else.
That's been your 7 at 7 a.m. news update. You can watch us on any of your favorite streaming platforms like Apple TV, Roku, Fire TV, and YouTube. Thanks for streaming with us. We hope you have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Knock the Injury Law.